What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy D, Country Ass Media Man. We live. We back again. And, let's just hop right on into it, man.
Bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Okay, Mitch. Anything else you want to say? Or should we skip that? Do you want to say anything else to the press? I'll take it. Let's go back to you.
Go ahead, John.
bipartisan cooperation.
So I'm not really sure what that was about, man, but that was Senator Mitch McConnell. He ended up freezing during the mid speech that he had during a press conference, and he had to be kind of escorted away by his colleagues. The incident ended up sparking concern as people believe he suffered a stroke, or a little quick minor stroke. The senator returned, after after that particular incident, and he reassured the public that he was fine and was simply, lightheaded during that moment. But that was a kind of weird moment, and there he goes right there, just kind of getting escorted. Gone, man. I don't know what was going on with him, but the people did react. What's happening here? Did he just have a stroke? Term limits. Every Democrat hopes Mitch McConnell is okay and recovers quickly. Every Republican made sick jokes when Paul Pelosi was beaten with a hammer. Any questions? So as y'all can see, man, this is just what the people are saying. Nobody should take pleasure watching Mitch McConnell appear to have a stroke. What bothers me is that he'll use government provided health care to recover, only to return to the Senate to do everything possible to take Medicare away from people who have no other options. When President Biden fell, Republicans spent days attacking him. It was heartless and cruel. And speaking of heartless and cruel, while I despise Mitch McConnell with every fiber of my being, I'm not going to attack him for whatever health event he's going through right now. He's inflicted tremendous harm on this country, irreparable harm, but high fiving over what looked like a stroke to me just ain't my thing.
Related to your injury from earlier this year where you suffered a concussion, is that
No, I'm fine.
you find you're fully able to
Yeah.
do your job?
Yeah. You know,
Could you address what happened here at the start of the press conference? And was it related to your injury from earlier this year where you suffered a concussion? Is that
no, I'm fine.
So, he said he's fine, guys. But that's just kind of what we have here. It's kind of crazy. He said that he's fine. While it's unclear what happened to Mitch here, it's worth noting he was hospitalized back in March after tripping and falling at a Washington, D.C. hotel. I remember that. And he was treated for a concussion. He denied the fall having anything to do with today's incident. So I don't know if he, ended up hitting his head, whenever he fell that time. But he's saying that it wasn't too much. CNN Manu Raju says one of McConnell's aides told him the senator was feeling lightheaded and stepped aside for a moment. So hopefully everything is good. He's been back working in the Senate since April. We reached out to his office for more clarity on the situation. So far, no word back. I'm just gonna take it that Mitch is good. And he was just feeling a little lightheaded. Everybody did think that it was just a little quick minor stroke. He's up in age and things of that nature. Matter of fact, let's see how old Mitch McConnell is. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button right now. You know what I mean? That's just a must when you guys get up in here. Mitch is 81 years old. February 20th, 1942 is his birthday. So he's up there. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna just hope that everything is good with Mitch, right? Uh, we're gonna go ahead and take a move on though. All right, we got Beyonce's mom. She ended up, filing for divorce. Miss Tina, she said she's tired of it. You know what I mean, and she's done. Let's go ahead and read this article here, man. Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, is pulling the plug on her second marriage, filing for a divorce from her actor husband, Richard Lawson, after 8 years of marriage. That's a long time now. You know what I mean? Um, it's just crazy, So she ended up going to court on Wednesday and filed for divorce. So this is just crazy, man. So she lists the date of separation as Tuesday, and Tina is rolling with the usual irreconcilable differences as the right for the split. Um, Tina and Richard tied the knot way back in April 2015, and they did not have any children together. Of course, Tina has two kids with her first husband, Matthew Knowles, and that's, Beyonce and Solange. In the docs, Tina is asking the court to terminate the court's ability to award spousal support to her or Richard. So she's saying she don't want none of his money and he don't need, none of her money. Tina's apparently changed her name to Celestine Lawson when she married Richard. And now she wants to have her name restored to Celestine Knowles. We reached out to rep for Beyonce, Tina, and Richard. So far, no word back. I don't know why TMZ would have reached out to Beyonce because that's not Beyonce's business. Whatever, Beyonce's mother wants to do, you know what I mean? That's what Beyonce's mother wants to do. Don't reach out to Beyonce for word on what her mother wants to do. Reach out to her mother, on what her mother wants to do. You dig what I'm saying? That's like reaching out to Matthew, on the decisions that Tina's making. Like what is y'all doing? You know what I mean? But Tina said, she wants to go ahead and move on, to something different. And she, like you said, she don't want none of his money and she don't want him to sit up there, and have none of her money. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, man, for Beyonce's mother, man. Y'all got to go ahead and hit that like button, man. For Beyonce's mother. Let's move on. Let's talk, a little Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? First time to country media. You know what I mean? But he's here. Tyreek Hill video shows the NFL star swatting at a man during a boat altercation. You know, matter of fact, let's just take a look at the footage here, man, and see what we got. Y'all saw that. Tyreek getting a little feisty there. Man, let's go ahead and take one more look at that. He swatted at him. Appears to be a little upset. And there we have that, man. The article reads the Miami Dolphins wideout wearing a light gray shirt, shorts, and white shoes is being held back from the man. When he swats at the guy's head, neck area, the man then recoils as if he'd been hit before Hill is ushered away from the scene. You know what I mean? So y'all can see Hill. They really having to hold him back. But the video shows Hill then seemingly attempting to go after the guy again. However, thankfully, some of the football players' friends held him back. Police did investigate it all, but prosecutors said on Wednesday no charges would be filed, saying in a statement to TMZ Sports the individual who would have been termed a victim if there had been a filed case, came into the Miami-Dade State Attorney's office, met with Assistant State Attorney Robert, and signed a notarized non-prosecution form indicating that he did not wish to press criminal charges. All right. So shout out to that guy, you know what I mean, for coming up in there, man, and doing that. I guess he said, man, hey, man, I don't snitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it ain't no snitching around here. You know what I mean? On the forum, he also indicated that no threats, promises, or, anything, such as somebody bribing him to do this, played part in the decision. As for any civil matters, reps for Hill and alleged victims told, ESPN they'd reached a settlement. For Hill's part, he spoke briefly about the situation with media members on Wednesday, saying that, you know, he just can't make bonehead, mistakes like that. So let's see what he had to say on that, man.
And I'm ready. Sorry. Sorry. Obviously, there was some news last month about Vegas altercation. Right. On Monday, I think your agent, your attorney, and your own attorney to the state examiner yourself. Can you kind of tell us what happened last June and what we stand?
As far as the story, man, I'm not here to get into that. Like, I'm here to play ball. Like, I understand your question totally, but the issue has been resolved, and I'm currently cooperating with the NFL, giving them all the details on what happened on that day. So,
are you concerned about a suspension?
me? Nah, man. So when I'm able to come here and play ball, man,
I hate when people be like,
all that.
"Oh, me?
And
Yeah, you."
so that's the great thing about football. So God has blessed me to be able to perform and do what I do, and I'm blessed and grateful for that. And I just can't make bonehead mistakes like that.
Have you been given assurances that there won't be anything criminally brought against you?
Like I said, I have no idea. I have no idea, man. So, like I said, it's been resolved.
As we know, it's already been resolved, and he will not be, you know, having to go through with any type of legal action and all that craziness. So, what I mean? Shout out to Tyreek, what I mean, for just getting off on this. But then again, we want to shout out to the guy that he swatted at, what I mean, for being a real one and actually coming down there and, not even wanting to press charges, against Tyreek. You know what I mean? So, I guess it's a win-win situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So that we have that, man. There we have that. Let's tap into some more stuff real fast. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. Y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? That's that's one of them things, man. Hit that damn subscribe button, man. You know what I mean? Y'all already know how we do it over here on Country. Ain't nobody doing it like us, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Get with the program. You know what I mean? Let's see what's going on the Shade Room real fast before we go ahead and wrap this up. So, let's see, man. We got Yo Gotti.
Boy, please put your hands on the gangster gon' die. Fake love, I don't even believe my bitches when they cry. Love, I be having motion. By the bag, I can't give her no emotions. In a phantom with the help, yeah. And no one Angela. I ain't lost a crush since high school. I'm Mr. Follow Up. And fall big wings looking like I won the Super Bowl. I'm in the kitchen with these. I got a super stove. With fake love, we was selling whip it. Boy, please.
So there we have it, man. You know what I mean? Yo Gotti, then popped out. You dig? He got his bae, Angela Simmons with him. And one of the lines in there was, I ain't lost a crush since high school. I'm Mr. Follow Up. You know what I mean? And I can definitely relate, you know what I mean? Because, right now might not be the time, you know what I mean? But I might get at you, you know what I mean, some years later, you know what I mean, some months down the line or what have you, know what I mean, to check back up on that, you know what I mean, to see if, things have changed, you know what I mean? You probably going through a breakup now. You probably to learn some things, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, you got to go through the bull, you know what I mean, just so that you can sit up there and see the one that rule, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I definitely can relate, to that particular bar. You know what I mean? Shout out to Yo Gotti. You know what I mean? Looks like, he's ready to sit up there and talk his stuff. You know what I mean? And I think it was just cool, man, to have Angela Simmons. I'm talking about in that video, man. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to Yo Gotti, man. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, man, for Yo Gotti. Hit the like button for CMG. You know what I mean? That's just a must, man. Go ahead and do that, man.
Looking like I won the Super Bowl. I'm in the kitchen with this. I got a super stove. We were fake love. We were selling.
Yeah, man. I hit that like button, man, for Gotti. Anyway, man, I'm not gonna sit up there, you know what I mean, and talk y'all ear off today. You know what I mean? Y'all already know how we do, man. Be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button. Y'all already know to do that, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate to everybody that has been showing love, you know what I mean, to the channel. Some of y'all, you might not have it right now. You know what I mean? Time might not be, on your side right now. You know what I mean? But to the ones that, want to be a blessing to the channel, want to be a blessing to Miraculous D, all you got to do is just reach me on my Cash App, and there's my Cash App right there, Miraculous D23. Screenshot this, do something, you know what I mean? Take that down, you know what I mean? And, rock out with that. We'll be back a little bit later, you know what I mean, to sit up there and update y'all with more news. Until then, you guys stay blessed, stay out the way, you know what I mean? Go get your money, you know what I mean? Talk to y'all later, man.